In space, far, far away, lies the constellation Cygnus. With a total of 84 stars and covering 804 square degrees, Cygnus is noted for being the 16th largest constellation in the night sky. The constellation lies in the fourth quadrant of the northern hemisphere and can be best seen on cool September nights. Let's take a closer look at the constellation, the story behind it, what it's composed of, and what you can find within it. While there are several myths associated with the constellation of Cygnus, the most common one is told about Phaeton. The story is told that Phaeton and Cygnus were racing each other across the sky when their chariots traveled too close to the sun. The chariots burned up and two friends fell to the earth. After awakening from the fall, Cygnus realized his friend was nowhere to be found. As he looked through the Eridanus River, Cygnus caught a glimpse of his friend's dead body trapped at the bottom of the river. At endless attempts of diving into the river to retrieve his friend's body, Cygnus made a pact with Zeus to transform Cygnus into a swan, so he would be able to dive deep enough to retrieve Phaeton's body, so he could have a proper burial. Moved by Cygnus' sacrifice, Zeus forever placed his image in the sky. While being known for the image as a swan, Cygnus also holds one of the night sky's most prominent asterisms, the Northern Cross. The five stars that make up the Northern Cross are also the five brightest stars in the constellation itself. The star Alpha Cygni, or Deneb, is the biggest and brightest star in the constellation. It is also noted for being the 19th brightest star in the sky. Deneb is a blue-white supergiant approximately 1,400 light-years away from the Earth. Supergiant has an apparent visual magnitude of 1.25 and an absolute magnitude of 1.7. Gamma Cygni, or Satyr, is the second brightest star in Cygnus. Satyr is a yellow supergiant with an apparent magnitude of 2.2 in a distance of 1,800 light-years away. Gina, or Epsilon Cygni, is the third brightest star with a magnitude of 2.5 and a distance of 72 light-years from the Earth. Delta Cygni is a triple star in the constellation, as well as the fourth brightest star in Cygnus. The largest of three stars is a blue-white huge giant. Its close companion is a yellow star with a magnitude of 6.33. The third star, and farther from the system, is an orange star with a magnitude of 12. The apparent magnitude of the three stars is 2.86. Delta Cygni will take over as the North Star for at least 4 centuries around 11,250. The fifth brightest star is Beta Cygni or Alberio. This star is actually a binary star system that is approximately 380 light years away. The larger of the two stars in the system is an orange giant star with an apparent magnitude of 3.1, with the smaller of the pair being a blue hued star with an apparent magnitude of 5.1. Cygnus holds more than just stars. It is also known for several deep space objects. The most prominent deep space object in the constellation is the North America Nebula. Named after its resemblance of the continent, the emission nebula has an apparent magnitude of 4.0 and is approximately 1600 light years away from the Earth. This emission nebula is a relatively large nebula with a size of 120 by 100 arc minutes. Another emission nebula known in the constellation of Cygnus is the Pelican Nebula. This nebula lies about 18,000 light years away and has an apparent magnitude of 8.0. The Pelican Nebula is estimated to span about 30 light years across. The open star cluster M29 is also found in this region. This star cluster has an apparent magnitude of 7.1 and has a distance of approximately 4,000 light years away. Its age is estimated at around 10 million years old and is located near the star Gamma Cygni. M39 is also found in this constellation. Also, an open star cluster, M39 is estimated to be between 200 and 300 million years old. This star cluster has an apparent magnitude of 5.5 and is located approximately 800 light years away. When gazing at Cygnus, you may also notice a glimpse of several galaxies within the region. The most well-known galaxy in the constellation is the Fireworks Galaxy. This galaxy is an intermediate spiral galaxy with an apparent magnitude of 9.6 and is approximately 22.5 million light years away and spans about 20,000 light years across. You can spot this galaxy on the border between Cygnus and the constellation Cepheus. Cygnus X1 is another deep space object located within Cygnus. Cygnus X1 was one of the first and strongest X-ray sources we have recorded from space. It was also the first source widely accepted to be a black hole. This deep space black hole has also inspired some cultural references such as Russia's Cygnus X1, whose lyrics describe the mysterious and invisible force that is a black hole. Next time you're looking up into the night sky, set your gaze upon Cygnus. See if you pinpoint each of the 5 brightest stars. Also see if you can find the vague glimpses of these deep space objects, larger than our minds can comprehend, but just a mere image speck in our vast night sky.
Moss Isley Spaceport. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.